Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at Rivian. The Rivian R1T has been converted for mining operations with the company Mevco, also standing for Mining Electric Vehicles Company. They want to use the electric pickup truck in mining. It's very simple. Mevco hopes working with Rivian will do nothing less than revolutionize light fleet across the mining industry. Mevco, a system integrator specializing in light-duty EVs for mining industry. They will convert the Rivian R1T electric pickup truck for mining and support mines with maintenance and charging infrastructure. The exact conversion measures are not explained in the press release. A press photo only shows add-on parts such as additional front protection and stable brackets on the pickup's loading area. The flag mounted there serves to ensure that the personnel of the large mining vehicles machines do not overlook the relatively small pickup truck. As Mevco CEO Matt Kahir emphasizes, the converted vehicle will exceed the requirements of the most demanding operators. The Rivian R1T is widely acclaimed for its on and off-road capabilities, and its robust design adaptability makes it the ideal candidate to meet the many challenges mining presents. The shifts to the electric solution extends beyond environmental and financial advantage. It's about fostering a safer environment for miners, and particularly in subterranean settings where the elimination of tape pipe emissions is paramount. The Rivian R1T in terms of safety and off-road capability stands unparalleled. According to the CEO, there's already strong interest in announcement Rivian product and mining infrastructure. However, unit numbers or financial scopes of corporations are not mentioned. With the Rivian R1T, which is already electric by design, Mevco does not have to make any major modifications to the drive, but only add the mining specification components. This is different to some of the previous projects. Mevco signed a cooperation agreement to convert 8,500 Toyota off-road vehicles to electric drives. And here's a statement from Dagan. This is Rivian's VP of Strategy, and I quote, "Our fleet is often better known for our commercial vehicles, so it's great to see our Rivian R1 vehicles being incorporated into Mevco fleets," end quote. He also said, "We're delighted they're electrifying their fleet with us, and we're excited to help them reduce the tape pipe emissions," end quote. Although Rivian also builds electric vehicles, these are vans for Amazon, it has so far offered the two models R1T pickup truck and the R1S SUV under its own brand, and produce exactly 13,980 vehicles, and they've delivered 13,588 of them in the first quarter of this year. At the beginning of March, the company also presented a smaller electric SUV, the R2. And they gave a preview of even more compact models, the R3 and R3X. The R2 will be delivered from the first half of 2026 at the price around $45,000 US. So in other Rivian news, Rivian VP says that Rivian's streaming and connectivity package arrives this summer. So there's quite some updates going on through Rivian. You know, it's such a good thing to see that the Rivian vehicle is being used for various different purposes. For vans, being used for deliveries, of course. The R1T pickup truck being used as a pickup truck for mining purposes. This is brilliant. What a great source of business and advertisement for Rivian. This is absolutely exciting because remember now, Rivian is a niche brand. They offer something that the US loves, pickup trucks. And nothing's going to change there. They offer something else that people love, SUVs. And those are becoming more popular throughout the world, especially in Europe. So this is some great excitements going on for Rivian. And apparently they're not done there because they've got more updates for us. So this is Rivian's Vice President of Software Development. This is Wasim Ben Said, hosted a Q&A event in San Jose on Saturday, showcasing Rivian's latest model, the R2 and R33, and R3X. During the event, Ben Said discussed the forthcoming facelift for both the R1 models, as well as new features and upgrades. I would never think the R1 or R1T needs a facelift yet, but apparently Rivian thinks so, and let's just hope that it comes with more than just a facelift. Because I remember when Polestar did their facelift for the Polestar 2, that vehicle came with a lot more than just a facelift. It came with a ton of other updates, which were quite exciting. In an open discussion with Rivian owner and enthusiast Ben Said confirmed that the video streaming will be revealed via an over-the-air update this summer. Additionally, announced that Rivian's connectivity packages will also be available then, including additional Driver Plus features. Video streaming. So when you say video streaming, are we talking about Netflix? Are we talking about Disney Plus? Are we talking about YouTube? This all sounds really wonderful for everyone who loves video streaming, and for everyone who loves watching YouTube, people like watching Netflix or anything really. This is fantastic. And in all fairness, I already thought this was something that was already integrated in most of these vehicles. Shocked I am to learn that not every vehicle with a smart display has video streaming availability capabilities. I was quite shocked. In fact, my vehicle right now has a smart display. It came with Apple CarPlay and it came with its own OS as well. But the surprising thing was no video streaming. No video streaming. So I don't know. This is quite surprised. And I guess this is one of the great benefits that Rivian get of having its own operating system, fully own operating system. I don't think Rivian offers Apple CarPlay. I don't think they offer Android Auto, which is very interesting because Apple CarPlay is said to be one of those features that people love. Apparently, when people are buying vehicles, that's one of the big decisions. Does it have Apple CarPlay? And as far as I'm concerned, the Rivians, they still don't have Apple CarPlay, which is very interesting because, of course, I'm assuming that these brands would sell a lot more vehicles if they had Apple CarPlay. I'm just saying. But look at Tesla. They don't have Apple CarPlay. They don't have Android Auto either, but they're selling a ton of vehicles. But for smaller companies like Lucid, they added Apple CarPlay really quickly. I think they added it last year, and they added that quickly when they were getting criticism. And that's a company who could not afford to lose any customers, so they had to add that. But I think Rivian are in a slightly different boat. I think they want to be more like Tesla in the sense that they want to be fully independent with the software that they operate. But in this kind of situation, you never want to say never. Anything is possible because it's business at the end of the day. Now, regarding to the upcoming facelift of Rivian's R1 models, Ben Said disclosed that about 80% of the features will be made. Ben Said disclosed about 80% of all new features will be made available to the first version of the R1 cars. This includes computer sensors and high voltage charging hardware updates. Let me say that again. This includes computer, sensor, and high voltage charging hardware updates. So naturally, they want to add a sizable upgrade and updates to these vehicles. Perhaps stuff that they can't literally do over-the-air updates, things that probably need a more manual handling. And this is coming out of the fact that Rivian has been updating their factory. They closed their factory. They were adding new manufacturing capabilities, expanding and upgrading their factories. And this is going to benefit Rivian long term tremendously. I cannot understate this. Now, the next generation sensor in Rivian's vehicle will allow the vehicles to bring summon features, which allows the autonomous navigator short distance without anyone behind the wheel. I'm sorry, what? Additionally, the Sirius XM and Pandora radios were confirmed on Rivian vehicles later this year. Let me read that again. The next generation sensors in the Rivian vehicles will allow the company to bring summon feature, which allows to autonomously navigate short distance without anyone behind the wheel. And most likely there will be someone behind the wheel, but this is great. Rivian, this is great. More anonymous features. And you know what? With the way things are going right now, I want Rivian to really, really bring autonomy to their fleet. Not full autonomy, but simply by introducing autonomy will be a great capitalization for Rivian going forward. Just like Tesla did when they reduced their autonomous beta, they had a lot of people trying it out and using it to just provide data back to the company to better the software. So I think this will be a huge benefit to Rivian. So that's it for today's video on Rivian. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in our next video. Peace.